All right, so this morning we are going to be setting up a micro Texas rig. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing we're going to need here is I'm going to pull out one of these little Texas rig weights. This is a 1/16. I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. I need to get out a little EWG hook. See, I got two different sizes here. We're going to go with the smaller one. Get this pulled out real quick. There's the hook. All right. And then this morning, we're going to be using the Burro bug by Mule Fishing. Let me get that out real quick. Here they are. So these are the Burro bugs by Mule Fishing. They're 1.8 inches. I've got multiple colors in here. I think this morning we're going to start with the black and blue. So let me go ahead and get that pulled out. And then I'll show you guys how to rig this up. All right. So first step is grab your little Texas rig weight. We'll go ahead and slip it on. Get it out of the way. Go ahead and grab your little EWG hook and get that through and get it tied on. I do what's called the Bubba knot. So you just come through here, I pinch, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this tag end and I'm gonna wrap it around my thumb in that line 4 times. And then pull these loops off your thumb. Went a little tight on that one. There we go. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your tag end line and you're gonna feed it through those loops, just like so. Bear with me, the wind's kind of making this harder than it really is. Then go ahead and moisten these knots. And then you just pull tight. That's it. All done. Go ahead and snip off the tag in there. And we're going to go ahead and grab the Burro bug here. All right. So we're just going to go in. Just about that far. You're going to slip it down your hook. Get it up over and twist it. Perfect. And we're just going to slip this end right through here. Get it centered. All right. Then what you're left with is this perfect little Texas rig. All right, let's get down to the pond, put it to work. All right, so the setup I'm using this morning is my Daiwa BG 1500 reel. And then I've got it on my Rambler rod by Moonshine Rod Company. It's a 6'6" medium light fast action. And then for the line, I'm using Cigar Red Label Fluorocarbon. This is 6-pound test. And then of course, our Texas rig that we got hooked up. Let's go ahead and get this in the water. All right. Been pretty hot in Texas so far this week. We got up to 100 degrees yesterday. The high today is only 88. Got nice cloud coverage, nice breeze. Feels much better today. The conditions yesterday were pretty rough. A lot of vegetation in here, it looks like. Probably ought to get out just a little deeper. Let me get that cleaned off. All right, let me get it out there a little bit further. There we go. Oh, there we go. Just like that. Just like that. He tried to inhale that. Get out my pliers and get this hook out of his face. There we go. All right. First fish on the second cast. Let's get him back in, keep going. I just gotta slide this little crawl back up the hook here and fix him real fast. The nice thing about these crawls is they're a lot like the Z-Man stuff, but this is for mule fishing. They're like that Elastec, so they're very stretchy. They're very durable. They're also very buoyant. So without having this Texas rig weight, these would actually float. So, all right. Well, let's get back out there and try that again. That was fast. And that sunk. I just gave it a couple little pops and I felt that first little hit right away, but he came back for it. That is definitely a good sign. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Moonshine rod company, but they actually are well known for their fly rods. But a buddy of mine led me on, because he's a fly fisherman, he led me on to the fact that they actually were making rods for spinning reels. So I decided to go check one out. They are a little pricey. If I remember correctly, I think I gave like $179 for this one. But a couple months back, I was actually fishing a different pond, was using a rooster tail, and I caught a 5.67 pound largemouth out of this little community pond. If you go back a few videos of mine, you can actually, I think I put up a short of it, but I actually caught him off this rod. So needless to say, I am super impressed with the durability, the action, the sensitivity of this rod, and it definitely showed me what it was capable of. So I'm not sponsored by these guys. They didn't send this out to me to review or anything. I bought it. I really like it. I figured I would just share some information about it. Oh, there was another hit. See if he comes back for it. He's hitting it again. Take it. Nope. Get back out there. He hit that pretty good. I thought he was going to stay committed, but he was just, let's see. Come on, come back for it. The bite stays a little slow over here, what I'll end up doing is across the way over there is that culvert. I'll probably go over there. I know a lot of bass like to stack up over there off that, so I'll give this a couple more goes and then we're gonna go over there and try our luck. Clean that off a little bit. I'm gonna go over here a little deeper out. Untangle your, there we go. Let's give it one more go. All right. No way. That was awesome. As I was reeling it in, he hit it while it was swimming. Well, that works. That definitely works for me. Perfect. Get him off. Perfect. All right, guys, number 2. All right, get him back in. Fix this bait real quick. All right, there we go. And I think we're gonna go ahead and head over there and see how we can do. I'll see you guys over there. All right, well, this is pretty cool. Let's get out here a little ways and see if anything might be sitting here. Oh, there's something. There he is. What we got here? A little largemouth. He's got some fight in him. Look at him go. Man, he is not wanting to come up. There we go. Get this moss off of him. Yeah, heck yeah. Turn around here. Well, geez. There we go. Give me your mouth. Get that hook out of him. Man. All right. Let me get this little rig fixed up and we'll keep going. Slide this back down the hook a little bit. Get this moss off. All right, and we're as good as new. Get right back out there. Sure there's more. I got him pretty fast. I tell you what, my favorite thing about this reel is the drag. I love the sound of that drag. I have a few other Daiwa reels, but this one's really unique. I guess it's just the sound of it that I'm drawn to, but this is definitely my personal favorite. open face reel. This gunk cleaned off. I've been casting up here pretty close. Let's get out there a little bit further and see if any of them are sitting out there. There we go. Looks like it's pretty deep right here. They're a bit of 3 or 4 foot. There we go. Got him. What we got here? Oh, okay. Well, some fish. A little multi-species action today. I like it. There we go. Ah, that was why I was missing some. Just out there toying with it. Got you that time, didn't I? All right, let's get him back in. There we go. Got one for you. See ya. Get this out. There we go. Another one. All right. This little Texas rig's putting in work. Get them all straightened up here real quick and get it right back out there. There we go. Another one, guys. He feels a little better. Yeah. Yeah, he feels quite a bit better. Get him up here. Man, that might be one of the bigger ones I've caught out of here. I know that's not really saying much, but this pond doesn't carry much big ones. Get that hook out of them. There we go. Heck yeah. All right, that was awesome. Huh? Yeah, from right here, I've probably caught like 8 or 9 so far. From out of here it is. Well, before we get all the way over there, let me try out here. There's one. Heck yeah. Get him up here. Grab my pliers real fast. There we go. Rock on. This lure fixed. Tell you what, I've been using this same little burrow bug the whole time. This is fantastic. All right. Let that sink down a little bit. Oh. Wait, no way. That's funny. I guess even though I missed the hook set, he's like, nope, still want it. Either that or it was a different one. But either way, that was funny. We got him. Well, and there you guys have it. I'd say the micro Texas rig did pretty good this morning. These little burrow bugs, they're great. They're just durable. They stand up fish after fish. Had a lot of fun with them this morning. Caught quite a few. It was a great time. I really appreciate you guys tuning in with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.